Let's talk about money. Most likely, the revenue from your current deals will fund your company's growth. But here's the key. Your plan needs to include working on larger deals with bigger fee structures and hiring brokers who can generate revenue from day one. It's one thing to hire new brokers. It's another thing entirely to hire new leaders. In the hiring process, it's critical to bring on employees who are self-starters. Sure, hiring people who need constant direction may be less expensive in the short run, but in the long run, it's going to cost you significantly more. Ask yourself, do you really have time to completely supervise everyone who works for you? Probably not. Recruiting new brokers takes time. They need to be convinced that you're a successful business owner and that they're not taking any risk by transitioning to your company. You have to create a structure that makes them feel, number one, at home, number two, supported, number three, that they're working for a successful business. It may take 2 to 3 years to recruit and train enough brokers to offset the costs of running your business. This requires financial planning and belief in your success. Do you have enough money to wait 2 to 3 years for your business to start making a profit? Is that too risky for you? Do you have other options? These are questions only you can answer. The fastest way to hire existing brokers is to bring on successful mentors who can train new junior brokers. Of course, there's no guarantee these mentors have the skills you need, that they'll generate revenue, or that they'll be successful working for you. Start by drafting a job description detailing the tasks these mentors need to complete for you, emphasizing autonomy, problem-solving, and decision-making ability. Here's a tip. Hire for motivation rather than just skills. A good way to test this is by asking leading questions that require problem-solving. For example, tell me about a time you created a solution to a problem without being asked. The best way to determine if you're hiring the right person is to create job simulations. Walk a potential mentor through a scenario and see if they can solve it. For instance, you're trying to get a new listing, but the property owner isn't returning your calls. How do you solve that problem? Or you have a listing that's not moving. What will you do to get it sold or leased at the right market price? As you think about recruiting, focus on channels where self-starters can be found easily: LinkedIn, networking events, and referrals from friends in the business. To attract great people, your environment should reflect success and a reward-driven culture. Your environment needs to make brokers feel like success is achievable. Screen out people with a short-term mindset by asking questions about how long they want to work with you and your team, and what it will take for them to commit long-term to your company. Make sure expectations are clear and that you're giving brokers opportunities to grow and excel. Here's a critical mistake to avoid: creating a system where brokers constantly compete against each other in a limited marketplace, calling on the same clients for business development. That's a recipe for disaster. Develop a process where brokers build their own client base and don't compete internally with other brokers over the same clients like vultures. Cooperation is the name of the game if you want to keep a long-term workforce. Hiring leaders, not just workers, is what separates growing companies from stagnant ones. Next episode: building visibility in the marketplace.